Hello everybody. In today's video we're going to be teaching you about a concept called triangulation. And what triangulation aims to do is it aims to gain a favorable opposition. So essentially right now the opposition is unfavorable because the kings are in opposition, but it's white to move. So white can't really gain space, white can't really create an advantage here. So what white has to do is white has to triangulate in a way where black cannot also follow the triangulation path. So essentially white has to come back, and now if black tries to follow, white will simply come this way, because once white creates this triangle here, right, black cannot also create the same triangle. So if black comes forward, white will simply come up the board, gobble this pawn, and promote. Nice and easily, that will be easily winning for white. You don't even have to, like you can tell when they play this, you are simply going to make progress and win the game. So that was too easy, right? So if they, now let's say instead they go back, right? Here they go back to d7. Now we've done exactly what we wanted, right? Our goal was to create a favorable opposition where now it's black to move, and when black moves, we're going to get some sort of advantage. If black goes this way, simply pushing c6 is enough to win because their king is too far away to stop the pawn, right? The king is outside the box, so to speak. So essentially here, if they play king e7, right, you just play c6. If they try to come back, you can simply take the pawn. Their king is too far away and can't approach. Simply gonna make a new queen, easy win. So when they can't actually move the king this way. It's not possible. It's an easy win at that point for white. So what will they try to do? They might try to go backwards in some way, but simply we come forward. They go this way. We come forward again, right? Forcing them into the corner. Again, bringing the king, forcing them further into the corner. Now, you cannot come over to c7, because if you come over to c7, then they'll be stalemated, and that's a draw. So we can't do that, but what we can do is we can push the pawn, right? So if we push the pawn and they take it, the trick is to bring the king to c7, right? Essentially stalemating the king. But when you stalemate the king in this sort of a position, they have the pawn. So the pawn runs up the board, you give a check, they come forward, you give another check, they come forward, and it's checkmate. Nice and easy. Because they have this pawn, it's not a stalemate. So let's say they tried something else. If here they go king b8, right? Oh, they went king b8. Nice. Interesting. You can simply check. They can't come over. If they come this way, you make a queen, that's checkmate. So no matter what they do here, it's lost. They only have two moves. Both moves are completely losing. Nice and easy. So that nice goal of forcing them into the corner works. Now there's another idea that we didn't go over. It's the distant opposition, right? If you play king c4 and they play king c8, we're still going to triangulate here. Because by them coming this way, right, we triangulate by coming over. They maintain the opposition, right? If we come forward, they'll simply come back to the starting position. However, we have the trick that we can come across, right? And again, remember, if they come to the e-file, they're too far away to stop the pawn. So they can't maintain they can't maintain a diagonal opposition because our pawn is preventing it. And they can't maintain the regular opposition because if they come this way, then we simply push the pawn. If they take, we promote. If they don't take, then we still promote. So it's a lost cause for black no matter what. So essentially, we can create this triangulation, and essentially once we get the favorable opposition, so if they come here, we can simply come up. They'll come over, we come over. If they go here, we come up, and we're back to that same kind of idea where we're going to force them into the corner, right? And then we're going to push the pawn. If they take here, nice and easy, check here, checkmate. So that's it for today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.